Welcome into your PLAZM Daily Briefing. It is day 167, and we are looking at a board flashing green. Let's get right into the numbers. But first, you know the drill. We've got to get the essential disclaimer out of the way. This content is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. It is not financial advice. As always in DeFi, please do your own thorough research. All right, let's get straight to the numbers. And today, the opening numbers are a really welcome sight for the entire ecosystem. It is green right across the board. PLAZM is trading at $0.0291. That's a healthy 2.83% gain. And eSHARE is right there with it at $9.80, up 2.19%. You know, this is exactly what we want to see. When both the core token and the share token are rising together, it just shows broad confidence across the entire protocol. Now let's see how that positive price action is translating to the core engine of the protocol, its vaults and bond growth. This is where we see the real underlying strength of the treasury. And here it is, the metric that truly matters most for long-term health. The total bond count now stands at 11,804. That's a solid increase of 31 new bonds. Remember, every single new bond represents more capital being locked in, which expands the treasury and powers the entire yield engine. The total vault value is currently sitting at $478.4 thousand, which comes from 226.09 ETH. Now, you might notice a small dip in the ETH balance, but that's a completely normal part of the inflow and outflow cycle as bonds are paid out. So, the crucial point, the real story of growth here, is that rising bond count. Next up, let's analyze what all this means for actual returns. This is our yield and profit report. The current bond APR is sitting at a very stable 53.94%. And while this number is going to fluctuate daily, the key takeaway is that the protocol just continues to deliver incredibly strong, stable, real yield. And here is a number that truly illustrates the power of that yield. We have officially crossed a huge milestone. Cumulative claimed profits are now at $110,486. And get this, every single dollar of that has already been put back to work inside the protocol, compounding and fueling the engine. So, with all this growth, you might be wondering how the token supply is holding up. Let's take a look at the distribution. The token distribution remains remarkably stable. The key figure here I want to point out is the 19% burned. That's 2.14 million PLAZM tokens permanently removed from the supply. That creates a powerful constant deflationary pressure on the price. Then we've got 25% staked, 40% liquid, and 16% in the liquidity pools. Let's check in on the machine that drives so much of this action, the automated buy, burn, build, and grow engines. And the status is simple. They are firing on all cylinders. The buy and burn pool is holding 66,000 USDC, just ready to deploy at a moment's notice. This provides that constant, automated buying pressure on the open market, permanently removing PLAZM from circulation. Meanwhile, the buy and build pool has 27.3 thousand USDC. This capital is specifically designated for strengthening and deepening the protocol's liquidity, which makes the entire market more robust. And here is my favorite part of the engine. The buy and grow mechanism is currently minting 3.49 new bonds every single day, using yield alone. Think about that. This is the treasury growing itself. It's a self-compounding loop that doesn't require a single dollar of new user capital. That's just incredible. So, with all this positive momentum, what's on the horizon? Let's check the 80-day forecast for any potential headwinds. And the radar is clear. The forecast shows 80 days of clear skies ahead. There are no major cliff events, no large token unlocks, and any of the scheduled releases are small enough for the buy engines to just absorb without any issue. The supply schedule remains completely manageable. So, what's our final verdicts for day 167? Let's run the scorecard. Green prices? Check. Growing bond count? Check. Strong, stable yield? Check. A clear schedule ahead? Check. This, right here, is what steady, sustainable growth looks like. And that's our report. Remember, this content is educational. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, and you should always do your own research. We'll see you tomorrow for the day 168 check.